Hey guys, and welcome back. So today we're going to be adding another episode into my 3 colour challenge series. So essentially I'm picking 3 random colours from a bowl of colours, and I'm going to be matching up with some artwork and painting it, and the challenge is to see what I can come up with a 3 colour limited palette. I am going to leave a link up in the iCards to the first episode in the series if you want me to explain the rules in a little bit more detail. So here is the first colour, Gamboge. This one is from Rembrandt and it's a hue. The second colour is alizarin crimson. And the third and final colour for this one is going to be Dusk, which is a handmade colour by myself and a convenience mix. So I'm going to paint these out so you can see what they look like and so I can get a feel for what I'm working with. And this is the alizarin crimson. It's a really nice red colour. This is permanent alizarin crimson from Winsor & Newton. It's a really nice red. Then we have the new Gamboge from Rembrandt. I believe this is PY150 cut with PO48. So nice rusty yellow. And then lastly we have Dusk. Now I did have a bit of a problem with the Dusks. I kind of ran out of the paint that was in the pan, and what was left was kind of a funny colour because the first layer I poured was a weird mix that had some selenite in it, I believe. No, not selenite, sodalite, that was the colour. So it's a bit more grey than what it should be. But we'll see how it goes and what we have to work with. So I flicked through my little collection of illustrations that I'd done, and I'm going to settle on a design for these colours. So I made up a load of illustrations, and then I decided to use that pool of illustrations to match to the colours that I pick. As we go through the series, there will be less and less illustrations to choose from, and less colours to choose from. So I'll be making more interesting mixes and more challenging illustrations as the series goes on. So I felt the one that might best match this colour selection is this illustration that I've done of a fox. I'm just tidying it up here, making sure the pencil lines aren't too dark. And this is being painted on Caddy watercolour paper, which is a cotton paper and quite a rough texture, which is nice if you're using granulating paints. It does have a slight problem that due to the sizing in the paper, colours don't like to stay put so much and they can lift a bit easily if you're not careful, so it has to be careful when working with this one. So I mixed together the red and the yellow here to get a really nice orange, and that was the base point for the fox. A mixture of dusk and the gamboge made a really strange leaf colour, and I thought that was quite nice to use for leaves. And then I used some dusk on its own just to do some branches and also some shadow work. I used what I could get out of the dusk pan to kind of add a bit of a background, and I just put some of the dusk paint around the fox and blended it out with some clear water, and this just makes a piece pop a little bit more and highlights it. Background was looking a little bit empty. I'd probably say so far in the series this is the quickest illustration I've done. It's a little bit more simple than some of the other ones and a bit more straightforward. But I really did enjoy doing this one, even though I was a little bit worried about the colour selection. I actually found out that it turned out quite well, and I was super happy with the end result. And here we go, we're all finished now. Here is the finished illustration with the colour selection on top, so you can see the colours that we used in this one. I'm super happy with it. It's nice and simple but really effective, and I really enjoyed it, even though it was a little bit challenging, I think, in its own way. But yeah, let me know as always what you guys think and how you're finding this series, and hopefully I will see you in the next episode. I can't wait. So thank you so much guys for taking the time to watch this, and I will see you next time. Bye everyone.